The deadly crash in Wadena County. The Minnesota State Patrol now says a 58-year-old woman from Anoka and a 57-year-old man from Park Rapids were killed last night when their car crossed the center line of a highway and hit a semi head-on. The semi driver has minor injuries. Troopers say the crash happened around 5 p.m. yesterday, a few miles north of Wadena at Highway 71 at 190th Street. They expect to release more information on the crash a little later today. One man is in the hospital with serious injuries after sideswiping a semi on I-29 near Grandin. Officers say a delivery truck and a semi were heading south on the interstate. They say the driver of the delivery truck went into the left lane to pass the semi, but didn't clear it. That caused the delivery truck to spin and roll. The driver had to be extricated from the vehicle and was then taken to a hospital. We are taking a live look this morning at Horace High School, where students and staff are on their way to their first day of in-person learning at that new building. Construction delays prevented that brand new school from opening right away this fall. Horace High School students then started their year at Heritage Middle School, also in Horace. But this neighborhood will soon see buses and cars piling to drop off those students. And you see it as well. Rain coming down in Horace right now, and that's the story for much of the region. Lisa Green lets us know how long it sticks around.
Yeah, we've been watching that rain throughout the metro, moving through and beyond, and you could see the low clouds, the wet roads here at Luther Family Ford in South Fargo, and the rain still coming down, illuminated in our lights there. You could see that just a little bit of light rain. It's not too heavy at the moment, but still going to be a nuisance for you and a hazard if you're not following the traffic rules safely here. Here's a look up in northeastern North Dakota. Some showers in that area have taken over. They've kind of developed and expanded in this region. Langdon back down toward Devil's Lake. We've been seeing that rain. Grand Forks now in the metro here. We've seen that rain start up for you just within the last few minutes as that's been moving in from the south. Down toward the Mayville radar site and stretching from Hillsboro back through just south of Ada and back over toward Lake Park and Audubon there. We've got a little band of some heavier rain moving north. And then south of Fargo, you can see things are kind of quieting for a moment. But look at this guy coming in from the south, moving right up I-29. If that holds together, we got another batch of some heavier rain coming through. Notice it's kind of scattered, so it's not going to be constant here this morning as you're hitting the road, but there's more where that came from. And notice how this filled in, this area filled in right here up in the Devil's Lake area. We may see more of that likely as the day goes along. So it may be fine for a moment, and then the rain starts to develop and move in. Also, some lightning and thunder to the east. There is the potential we could have a couple of lightning strikes or rumble of thunder that you hear as this advances in this morning, but mostly just rain affecting us here for today. Wind coming in out of the southeast. We still have that gust to 32 miles per hour in Fargo, so that's still going to be an issue for us this morning, but not nearly as intense as yesterday's. We had gusts up to 51 miles per hour in Fargo yesterday, so we're not going to expect that today, but with the rain, that wind coming in out of the southeast is not going to feel too pleasant. Temperatures, though, at least into the 40s, and we are at 48 in Fargo, 49 in Grand Forks, most of us in this range, and we stay there today. We stay put. Check out our bus stop planner. Just basically right now we've got rain and 40s. By 8 a.m. heading into school, we're looking at rain and 40s, and then the afternoon, same thing. So rain showers likely. One good thing is that the wind will ease up as the front starts to clear through for tonight, so we get a little break, and the showers do end from west to east tonight and into tomorrow morning. And then for Thursday, breezy conditions still. Friday looks like our nicer day here over the next few days. Saturday, a chance for some showers. And again, keep in mind, first alert weather day for Sunday. We're not going to have a big storm or anything, but just want to give you a heads up for trick-or-treating that it's going to feel pretty cold. Our highs in the 40s, but that strong wind out of the northwest will make it feel like 20s by the time we're getting into trick-or-treating. So we'll continue to monitor that for you. And I'll be tracking that rain all morning long. Coming up throughout the morning, we'll be keeping you up to date right here.
Yeah, if you don't bundle up on Halloween, you might have those runny noses Monday morning at school.
Yeah, not too fun.
Yeah, don't want that. All right, Lisa, thank you. It is now 6:54. More school boundary changes could be coming for families in the Fargo School District. Bennett Elementary on the south side is the largest elementary school in the district with more than 630 students. School board officials say proposed changes would impact 37 students there and help provide relief for that school as families continue to move south. The district owns 80 acres of land south of 76th Avenue South, but school board officials say it may not be cost effective to build until the FM diversion is done. The first reading of the proposal was approved by the school board last night. The plan now moves on to a second reading. That's November 9th, when the school board will take public comment. A North Dakota sheriff is asking for the public's help in finding the people responsible for shooting a litter of puppies. The dead dogs were discovered over the weekend on the road south of Belcourt in Rolette County. The sheriff says the puppies appear to have been shot with a shotgun and then left on the road. Anyone with information should contact the Rolette County Sheriff's Office. The police chief from Callaway, Minnesota is seriously hurt after a woodcutting accident at his home. KFGO News is reporting that Tim Haverkamp was hurt Monday night when a tree limb fell on him while he was cutting wood at his home in Waben. The Monoman County Sheriff says Haverkamp was able to make it back to his home and then call for help. A Minnesota man accused of killing his wife and evading police for weeks is pleading not guilty. Eric Reinbold's attorney says he made that plea in Pennington County Court yesterday. Now he is charged with intentional second-degree murder and second-degree murder in the death of his wife. A West Fargo man is now in jail after police say he kidnapped his teenage ex-girlfriend earlier this week. 24-year-old Cole Simonson is charged with kidnapping, threats of violence, and a misdemeanor count of obstructing. Court documents say a woman called 911 after her daughter texted her, telling her to call police. The victim's phone was then pinged to an area north of Moorhead. Documents say Simonson resisted the deputy until other officers got there. Police are looking for a Moorhead man suspected of forcing a woman to drive to a bank to take money out of an ATM for him. A warrant is now out for 30-year-old Sharmaik Abdullahi. Documents say officers were called to Gate City Bank after 11 last Tuesday morning. The woman said that she was pulled over in her car on University when a guy approached her with a gun. Court documents say the victim couldn't get money out of the ATM, so the suspect got out of the car and told the victim that he would shoot her if she called police. A Wisconsin man is recovering from a bear bite on his back after being attacked while in his deer stand. Dalton Roach saw the bear approaching, even was able to snap this photo here of that 250-pounder. Now it crawled up and got into the deer stand, and that's when it bit him in the back while he was trying to get the animal to leave. Roach had to wait about 30 minutes before the bear left, and then he went back to his truck and rushed to the ER. He got stitches and a rabies shot there. Now, doctors told him that he is expected to heal and he probably won't even have a scar. The Wisconsin DNR says bears are on the move right now, trying to find some food before hibernating, but they're generally pretty skittish, so the DNR recommends you should make a lot of noise and still back away if you see one. A man had a goal to bike across the United States and bring awareness to unrest in his home country of China, but now Alex Lee is stuck in North Dakota. That was after an accident in Pembina County almost killed him. It happened last month near St. Thomas. Lee was hit by a pickup, leaving him with broken teeth and a broken atrium in his heart.
The doctor told me he didn't even know if I can wake up or not. I feel very grateful. God gave me the second life.
Lee would like to thank the people of Grand Forks for the support that he has received in the month that he has been there. He says he's never experienced a community like this. The North Dakota Highway Patrol says the driver of the pickup was cited for failure to maintain control. The Pembina County attorney is now considering more charges. You got to take a look at this here. Surveillance video caught a deer. Oh, right there it was just off the screen going into a Moorhead nursing home. It was in the middle of the afternoon. It happened around 2 at Eventide on South 8th Street. We'll play it again here. The company says the deer got inside through a window that's under construction. Took a little tour. Oh, there it turned around again, then went back outside. Let's get the answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. That question today is, this product has a lifespan of 10 years. However, 90% of them are barely used after the first year. The answer, a treadmill. I think it gets used more as a clothes hanger than it does exercise equipment. Remember, you can play along every day. The Today Show this morning and CBS are just about to start, but the Valley Today rolls on the CW. Have a great Wednesday.